Hi, I'm Nurefsan from NewMind AI. In this video, we are exploring regularity mapping and roadmap creation with nmaistro. You will see how nmaistro maps the full regularity process of establishing a digital bank in Turkey and translates complex regulatory requirements into a clear end-to-end roadmap. nmaistro is an executive orchestrator. It's designed for work that spans law, regulation, technology, and timelines where accuracy, sequencing, and verification matter. Instead of navigating regulation manually, tracking up rules, and stitching outputs together, you define the regulatory objective, and nmaistro coordinates everything in between. In this scenario, the objective is clear. Understand and map the full regulatory journey from launching a digital bank in Turkey from the legal framework to regulatory up rules and from verified decision to a clear roadmap. The goal is to identify the regulation that govern digital bank establishment and launch, break the process down into stage, permits, authorities, and expected timelines, verify each step using reliable legal sources, review recent authorization decision, turn the regulatory process into a colorful, structured, and dynamic roadmap dashboard, and finally, prepare a formal legal memorandum in the GSI output format and send it by email. Normally, this would require moving back and forth between regulations, authority decisions, timelines, and deliverables. Here it starts with one prompt. We begin in chat mode. We start by writing the first prompt. By connecting to Malumat Light MCP, could you explain step by step which regulation govern the establishment and launch of the digital bank in Turkey, and outline the entire process from start to finish, at which stage, which permits need to obtain from which authorities, and how long might each stage take. Before responding nmaistro checks, the MCP is to verify available indices and ensure the accuracy of the retrieved information. Once verification is complete, the response is generated. nmaistro produces a comprehensive, structured explanation. It covers Banking Law number 5411, the regulation on digital banks, operating principles and service models banking, the two-stage licensing systems, establishment license and operational license, capital requirements and digital banks types, and the roles of the related administrative authority institutions. The full process is mapped with realistic timelines, typically ranging from 12 to 24 months. Next, we continue by writing a second prompt. By connecting to Malumat Light MCP, please list the decision by the Banking Regulation and Supervision Agency that granted establishment authorization for only digital banks in the last 2 years and provide the corresponding authorization decisions. nmaistro again connects to Malumat Light MCP. It scans official authority records, verifies decisions against the official gazette, and extracts structures data. At this point, we move beyond legal text. We then write a third prompt. Now, based on the detailed report, you compliant on the digital banking establishment process in Turkey. Create a colorful, structured roadmap dashboard that visualizes the establishment and operating license journey step by step, and summarize the Banking Regulation and Supervision Agency decision in a table so the regulatory process is shown as a manageable end-to-end roadmap rather than a legal text. This is where we transition from chat mode into artifact mode. The dynamic artifact is generated. On screen, we see a color-coded, multi-stage roadmap. The stages include pre-application preparation, establishment license application, company incorporation, operational license application, launch preparation, official launch. Each stage displays duration and cumulative timeline, key activities and documentation, responsible authorities, decision and approval checkpoints. Finally, we wrap up by writing the last prompt. By connecting to Magellan Legal Practice MCP, prepare a legal memorandum in English in the GSI Legal Memorandum output format. Incorporating all data and finding obtained from legal research and collected information, send it to my mail. The legal memorandum is generated in the GSI format. The memorandum is also sent to the user's email as requested in the prompt. On screen, we see the completed legal memo structured, formal and ready for professional use. That is the full flow. From regularity mapping to a verified authority decision to a visual roadmap to a formal legal memorandum delivered by email. This is regularity mapping and roadmap creation with nmaistro. In the next videos, we will explore more use cases and show how nmaistro scales across law, finance, and compliance workflows. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.